It seems like the interest in an on-time budget has really changed from 15 years ago when there was that conversation about an on-time budget reflecting competency and normalcy in Albany. Does it seem like it's a completely different focus now than it was 15, 16 years ago?
I think and I'm the last person to talk about the politics, but I think the politics have changed because back then it still was a split legislature.
Hmm.
And so I think when they didn't pass a budget on time, it was more about, the Republican Senate needed X and the Democratic Assembly needed Y, and the governor couldn't bring them together to get a deal. I think once back then they were able to say, well, despite our differences, we're going to get done by April 1st. I think that was like a conscious effort they made to kind of take the politics, at least the look of the politics, out of it.
Well, it seemed like they were concerned about being perceived as being dysfunctional.
Yes, I think there was a issue with that. And again, I think these things go in fits and starts.
Mm.
If you look at when they did that after the Patterson
Yeah.
years when you weren't really passing a budget until October because the legislature was so fragmented. Remember, we also had the kind of war within the legislature. We had the
Senate coup, baby.
Democrats control.
Senate coup, baby. Now you're
So
speaking my language.
it looked and it was dysfunctional. And so when it turned over, I think, the last governor certainly made it a priority that he was not going to get pigeonholed into this, we don't know what we're doing. But I don't think it's the same situation now. I think now it's more about the policy priorities of the governor
Hmm.
and sorting those out with the legislature.